Have you ever walked into a room and wished you could instantly make a powerful impression without saying a word? Imagine being the person who people remember, who stands out, and who leaves others thinking there's something about them. Well, today I'm going to reveal 4 secret, science-backed steps to impress anyone, whether it's in a job interview, a first date, a social event, or even with complete strangers. But here's the twist. These aren't your run-of-the-mill self-help tips. These are advanced psychological techniques and behavioral science-based hacks that elite communicators, high-performing CEOs, and even intelligence agencies subtly use to win people over. So stick around, because the last step, step 4, is something so powerful, it's almost unfair. Let's dive in. Step 1, master the silent first impression within 7 seconds. According to a Princeton University study, people form a solid opinion of you in just 1/10 of a second based on your facial expression alone. Think about that. Before you even open your mouth, the impression is already formed. So how do you hack this? Through a method I call confident stillness. It's a blend of open body language, purposeful eye contact, and what psychologists call micro-expressions of ease. That means no fidgeting, no darting eyes, and most importantly, a calm half smile. When you walk into a room, pause for a second, breathe, make eye contact with someone confidently, and hold a relaxed posture. Your body speaks before your words do, and when it speaks calm authority, people listen differently. This technique is used by elite negotiators and trained operatives to establish subconscious dominance without appearing aggressive. Subtle but absolutely magnetic. Step 2, mirror but don't mimic. Use strategic empathy. This is where most people mess up. You've heard about mirroring body language, right? But here's the advanced version. It's not about copying someone like a parrot. It's about matching their emotional rhythm. Psychologists call this limbic synchrony, and it's how deep connections are built. For example, if someone is excited and animated, raise your energy just slightly to match. If they're quiet and reflective, lower your tone and slow your pacing. This isn't manipulation, it's connection engineering. And here's the trick. Once you've subtly mirrored them for a few minutes, begin to lead the interaction with slightly elevated confidence and tone. Studies from Stanford show that people naturally follow those who first synchronize and then lead the emotional tempo. You're not just impressing, they're bonding with you on a neurological level. Step 3, drop a vulnerable truth bomb. Use controlled authenticity. This one is a game changer. Want to make people feel instantly connected and deeply impressed by your character? Tell a small, authentic, slightly vulnerable story, but one that's controlled. This is called the pratfall effect, a term from social psychology that shows how people find you more impressive when you reveal a small flaw or vulnerability after establishing competence. So for example, you might say, I've always been super driven in my work, but honestly, I used to get so nervous in meetings that I'd overthink everything. Took me a while to get past that. Boom. That's powerful. You've shown ambition, relatability, and humility all in one short sentence. It makes you human, but not weak, just real. And in today's world full of filters and fake smiles, real is rare. People crave it, and they remember it. And finally, step 4, the prestige pivot. Elevate without boasting. This is the most advanced and least understood part of impressing someone long-term. The key to being memorable and respected is not by telling people how great you are, but by letting others reveal it for you. This is where you use social proof dynamics subtly. Instead of saying, I led $1 million project, you say, our team had a crazy year. Our last campaign actually broke a record we didn't expect. Now the curiosity builds. Wait, what record? What campaign? You create intrigue, and they naturally ask questions. This is called pull communication, letting people pull information from you, rather than you pushing it on them. It's how top consultants, luxury brands, and even charismatic politicians build prestige. They say less, but what they say hints at more. And if you really want to seal the deal, use the Ben Franklin effect at the end of a conversation. Ask the other person for a small piece of advice or input. This activates a psychological bias. When someone does a small favor for you, they subconsciously believe they like and trust you. Not the other way around. It's subtle, but deadly effective. What if I told you that none of these 4 steps will work unless you understand one final core principle about human psychology? It's the glue that holds it all together, the X factor that determines whether people feel you're impressive or not. And we're going to break that down in the next video, where I'll show you how to create what's called perceived identity elevation. The ability to make people feel better about themselves just by being around you. It's the ultimate power move, and it's what the world's most magnetic personalities do differently. So if you found value here, and I know you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below telling me which of these 4 steps you're going to use today. And remember, the most impressive people aren't the loudest.